All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the Bodybuilding News Network, specifically another episode of Bodybuilding Today. As always, I'm your host, Saunch. Thank you so much for checking in and checking out this video. Consider liking, subscribing, and commenting below if you guys enjoy this style of content. Let's go ahead and talk about Keone Pearson in today's video. So looking at his most recent Instagram, I'll put the post on the screen so you can read it to yourselves. I'm not going to read it to you. You're not children. But all in all, it looks like Keone is switching out of the 212 back to Classic Physique. And there's a couple different ways I'm looking at this. There's a couple different ways I feel about this. So the big one in this post, Keone is saying he's been thinking about his health and he wants to do what's best for him and his health and bringing the healthiest and best version of himself to the stage. So he's wanting to focus on his health, focus on bringing the best package that he can. And if we look at the Mr. Olympia, the most recent one, where he competed in the 212, it was not the best package we've seen from Keone. If you look at this side-by-side comparison that I put up for you, you look at Keone from the Mr. Olympia this year, Keone from his 212 debut at the 2020 Chicago Pro, which in my opinion is his best condition so far in the 212. And then also his 2019 fourth place finish at the Classic Physique Mr. Olympia. Now, I'm happy for Keone, especially in the times that we're living in, as we see a changing of the guard and how people feel about competitive bodybuilding and the ifbb. Everyone wants these athletes to focus on their health and be the healthiest versions of themselves. So I feel like what Keone is saying and his decision to switch from the 212 to Classic is very in brand with what we are seeing in the climate of bodybuilding nowadays. So we talked about Keone switching and doing the what's best for his health, but I also wanted to kind of look at how this is maybe a knee-jerk reaction. If you think about Keone stepping away from competing in 2020 and not doing the Olympia because of mental health, or I don't recall what he said, but I'm pretty sure it was mental health, just because that sounds familiar. And no one really had a problem with that. I didn't have a problem with that. I was very happy that he was speaking up about mental health in bodybuilding. It's somewhat of a taboo topic, unfortunately. But some people saw that as a knee-jerk reaction. He was maybe not ready, or he wasn't in the right mind space to compete. And same, but different. Him coming out of a 14th place finish at the 212 Mr. Olympia, the 2021 Mr. Olympia. Obviously not what we expected from Keone. I think everyone had him in that first call up, and he was going to be challenging those top guys with just the supreme genetics and structure and that young, fresh muscle. We really expected him to do really, really well, and he did not. Looking at these photos, he did not come in shape, not anywhere near what he looked like in 2020. Maybe he put on a little bit more muscle, but definitely was not progressing in the ways of getting a better placing. So with him making this decision to switch back to Classic, I think it makes sense for him. I don't know if he needs to get a new coach or if he just needs to get smaller, because when he was in Classic Physique, he was tiny and he was shredded. So if he can just maintain a little bit of that muscle that he put on in the 212, switch back to Classic Physique and challenge those top guys, I think that'd be a great decision. I think that'd be a great outcome from Keone's decision to switch from 212, quitting 212 and switching to Classic Physique. But I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are about this in the comment sections below. How do you feel about Keone switching out of the 212 back to Classic Physique? In my opinion, I think it's a good move for him, and I think it's only going to be beneficial for his career and his health. But let me know down below how you feel about that. Consider subscribing, liking this video, and commenting below what you guys thought on this video. And always let me know what you guys want to have covered in the comment sections below, or in my DMs on Instagram, either on BNN or my personal channel, Saunch Bodybuilding. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Bodybuilding News Network. Stay tuned for Rari Nutrition and Ninja Viking Clothing Company for this Veterans Day weekend. They're going to have some cool sales, and I'll be breaking that to you guys as soon as they let me know I can announce it. So stay tuned for that. All my links are in the description of the video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.